Good morning, guys. It's early. It's like 6:30 in the morning. And today I'm going to show you what I did when the gyms closed down for COVID and I was living in my van. I used those gyms for my shower. And when they closed down, I had two choices. Number one, I could ask a friend to use their shower, which friends did offer, but because COVID, it wasn't too smart to be going in other people's homes. So I thought, what's the second best option? Well, there's lots of lakes in this area that I live in. I guess we could try bathing in a lake. And I remember once talking to this homeless guy I knew, and he said that's what he did. He would go down a couple times a week and bring a little bar of soap and jump in the lake. And I thought, let's give it a try. Worst case scenario, I asked my friends to borrow their shower until the gyms open back up. Best case scenario, bathing in a lake isn't that bad, and I'll give it a try. So, the lake that I bathed at quite often was this one. Now, it would have been a little bit easier if it wasn't the winter time. I had a couple lakes that I would bathe at, and the bigger the lake, the colder the water. So my lovely favorite lake, Lake Cowichan, was so cold to the point where your legs would be numb. This one, much smaller. But this one, you have to hike in about 15-20 minutes and then hike out 15-20 minutes. And it's quite a popular hiking trail. So I like to get here early in the morning or right before the sun went down so that there weren't too many people walking around going, hey, what's this guy doing with his little organic bar of soap in his underwear? Now, I didn't bring an organic bar of soap because I forgot to buy one, but that's what I would use. It's just a little organic, minty bar of soap, and it worked. The convenience of having a shower is second to none. But the gratification you get from a shower isn't that much. The gratification you get of feeling clean after making a hike into the woods, jumping into cold water, putting your clothes back on, having people maybe nearby, that adrenaline, that's second to none. And I remember talking to my mom once the gyms finally opened back up and I had a shower to go to. I said, it's kind of sad because very rarely will I choose to go and jump in a cold lake. I'll just choose the easy option. But the feeling that I had when the only choice I had was to take the hard option, that's a pretty incredible feeling. So in back here, I've got a towel, a second pair of underwear, and another t-shirt. Almost there, guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't this amazing? Isn't that incredible? I think I'm the only one here right now. The parking lot was totally empty. But people can access it from over here, the other side of the lake, if they're just walking. But I think I might be the only one here. Okay, let me show you guys what I do. This is so exciting. Although it's raining, it's quite warm out right now. I remember coming here when it was snowing one time. Okay, make sure it's recording, because I don't want to do this multiple times. Take the shoes off first. Then you take the hoodie off. And then you take the shirt off. And then you strip down into your boxers. Now, if I had a bar of soap, I would kind of like pick up some water and get myself a little bit wet and then use the bar of soap, but I don't right now. So I guess the final thing is just to jump in. And yeah, for sure, this will be the thumbnail. Oh, it's a little bit cold. But you can't think about it, you just gotta go 3, 2, 1. That's colder than I remember. I must have gotten used to it. I must have gotten used to the cold water when I was doing it every single day. Because, oh, that was cold. Oh, oh. Oh my God. Okay. So now you grab your towel. Now you know the hard work is all done. And toweling off, even if it's a colder day out, you feel so warm because you just jumped into freezing water. Now, this is the trick. If it's a real popular lake, and say there's people, like the trail goes up here, so there's people standing there and you're doing your thing, you don't want to get butt naked in front of them. So you do a little towel trick, and you pull the boxers off from there, and try not to flash anybody. And while you're doing this, with one hand standing on one leg, you make sure that you don't fall back. I'm gonna try not to flash you guys. You make sure you don't fall back and fall back into the water. All right, now fresh shirt, and you just put the sweats back on. Oh. So, my challenge to you guys is go jump into a cold lake. Now, if you're from like Alberta or the northern US, don't be jumping into some lake that's frozen over. I mean, that's cold. I mean, you can if you want, but that might put your body into some serious shock. Maybe go find a lake that's just a little bit cold and make that your morning shower of the day. And I promise, this feeling that I have right now, I don't know what happened, like the endorphins or whatever, you'll never get this from just a simple shower. Like this, the way I feel right now, and the way that this cold jump has set up my morning, I miss it, but I don't miss the inconvenience of this whole process just to be clean. So there's the video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Just go do something different. Get out of your comfort zone. Keep living that dream. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.